Good day, my statistics students. Now we are now going to discuss about computing the variance of a discrete probability distribution. Lesson objectives. Illustrate and calculate the variance of a discrete random variable. Interpret the variance of a discrete random variable. Solve problems involving variance of probability distributions. Let's have an entry card. Compute the variance of this frequency distribution. Hello everyone, we are now going to find the variance of this frequency distribution. First, we shall compute for the mean. So the formula for the mean is this. First, we shall multiply the score and the frequency. So 5 times 3 is 15. 8 times 5 is 40. 10 times 4 is 40. 12 times 5 is 60. 15 times 3 is 45. Okay, let's now find the sum of these fx. 15 plus 40 plus 40 plus 60 plus 45 is 200. So that would be 200 over, how many is the number of students? 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 is 20. 200 divided by 20 is 10. So the mean is 10. Next, we shall have to fill up this row and another this row. X, or the score, minus the mean is, or 5 minus 10. So 5 minus 10 is negative 5. 8 minus 10 is negative 2. 10 minus 10 equals 0. 12 minus 10 is 2. 15 minus 10 is 5. Next, we shall have to fill in another column. This one. This one means the square of this. So negative 5 squared is equal to 25. Negative 2 squared is 4. 0 squared is 0. 2 squared is 4. 5 squared is 25. The formula for the variance is summation of f times x minus x bar squared over n. So this is the formula for the variance. So this is sigma squared is equal to summation of f times x minus x bar squared over n. So this is what you have learned in junior high school. So we shall now fill in another column, which is this one. Frequency times x minus x bar squared. So the frequency, 3 multiplied by 25 is 75. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. 4 multiplied by 0 is 0. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. 3 multiplied by 25 is 75. So this one, the summation of f times x minus x bar squared. So we shall now find the sum of this column. So the sum, 75 plus 20 plus 0 plus 20 plus 75 is 190 divided by n. So the sum or the number of students, all of the students is 20. 190 divided by 20 is that would be 9.5. Did you get the same answer? The variance is 9.5. In order to get the standard deviation, you need to find the square root of 9.5, which is 3.08. Now this is the formula for the variance. Summation of f times the quantity x minus x bar squared over n. To get the standard deviation, get the square root of the variance. What is variance? Variance and standard deviation describe the spread, dispersion, or the variability of items in a distribution. How do you describe the spread or dispersion in a probability distribution? Now, there are steps in finding the variance and standard deviation. Number 1. Find the mean of the probability distribution. Number 2. Subtract the mean from each value of the random variable x. Number 3. Square the results obtained in step 2. Number 4. Multiply the results obtained in step 3 by the corresponding probability. Number 5. Get the sum of the results obtained in step 4. We are now going to find the standard deviation and the variance of this probability distribution. So let us now find first the mean. The formula for the mean is the summation of x times px. 0 multiplied by 2 over 10 is 0. 1 multiplied by 2 over 10 is 2 over 10. 2 multiplied by 3 over 10, that would be 6 over 10. 3 multiplied by 2 over 10 is 6 over 10. 4 multiplied by 2 over 10 is 8 over 10. So the sum, 2 over 10 plus 6 over 10 plus 6 over 10 plus 8 over 10 is 22 over 10 or 2.2. Next, we are now going to fill in the next column. X or minus the mean. So this part right here minus the mean. 0 minus 2.2 is negative 2.2. 1 minus 2.2 is negative 1.2. 2 minus 2.2 is, that would be negative 0.2. 3 minus 2.2 is 0.8. 4 minus 2.2 is 1.8. Okay, next, we shall now square this part right here. Negative 2.2 squared, that would be 4.84. Negative 1.2 squared, that is 1.44. 0.2 squared, that is 0.04. 0.8 squared, that is 0.64. 1.8 squared is 3.24. Next, we're now going to fill in this table or this column right here. So this one is the product of this column right here and the probability. So 4.84 times 1 over 10 is 0.484. 1.44 times 2 over 10, that would be 0.288. Next, 0.04 multiplied by 3 over 10, that is 0.012. Next, 0.64 multiplied by 2 over 10, that is 0.128. Next, 3.24 multiplied by 2 over 10, that is 0.648. The formula for the variance is summation of x minus mu squared times p of x. That is the sum of these numbers. So that is 1.56. Now the variance of this is the square root of 1.56. So that is square root of 1.56, which is equal to 1.25. So did you get the same answer? So let us now find the variance and standard deviation of this probability distribution. So let's now first multiply the random variable, multiply the probability. 19 times 0.20 is 3.80. 20 times 0.20 is 4. 21 times 0.30 is 6.30. 22 times 0.20 is 4.40. 23 times 0.10 is 2.3. So it looks like this because it is in 2 decimal places. So the mean is equal to the summation of x times px, which is equal to, or the sum of this is 20.80. Next, we will now subtract the mean from each value of the random variable x. The random variable minus the mean. 19 minus 20.80 is negative 1.8. 20 minus 20.8, that's negative 0.8. 21 minus 20.8, 0.2. 22 minus 20.8, that would be 1.2. 23 minus 20.8 is 2.2. Next, we're going to square this column. So negative 1.8 squared is 3.24. Negative 0.8 squared is 0.64. 0.2 squared, that is 0.04. 1.2 squared is 1.44. 2.2 squared, that is 4.84. Okay, next, we are now going to multiply the results. This one and the probability. So 3.24 times 0.20, that would be 0.04. 0.648. 0.64 multiplied by 0.20, that would be 0.128. 0.04 multiplied by the probability 0.30 is 0.012. Next, 1.44 multiplied by 0.20, that would be 0.288. Next, we're now going to multiply 4.84 times 0.10. That would be 0.484. So now, we are now going to find the variance. So this is the formula for the variance. This is the sum of this column. So that sum is 1.56. So the standard deviation is equal to the square root of the variance, which is equal to square root of 1.56 is 1.25. Did you get the same answer? Thank you very much for watching and listening. Subscribe to Analyze Math.